Hey guys, it's Sylvia with Backyard Brushes, and I'm here with Sandra from Midwest Charm, and it looks like Larry is joining us
No,
tonight.
this is Floof.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know my cats.
I know, this is Floof. Larry's taking a nap in my laundry basket in my room.
So I did not send the cat to Sandra in the mail
No.
in case anyone is wondering. But did you? Okay, today is kitchen.
Yes.
So if you guys are on, let us know that you're here. And also, I'm kind of scared because one, okay, it's light enough. I know it's not a meat grinder. But after the last kitchen incident, and I got Larry the lobster from my child, I'm hoping that Sandro is much nicer to me. So
I
it's been a
seriously considered another lobster because I have seen like six of them this week.
please don't.
I've seen them
But I
everywhere. I don't understand what's going on.
it must be the month to get rid of your lobster. I don't know. But you want to go ahead and open yours first?
I will.
I'm trying to
Okay,
remember
where's
what
my.
I sent you.
I know. I was like thinking about that earlier too, but I remember now.
I totally forgot.
Ooh,
What did I send
looky,
you guys?
looky.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Fun.
In case people don't know, I love my silver, so I had to share.
And I can't find it, so I'm happy.
Well, Luann says good evening, so we're not alone.
Yay, welcome.
Um, you might have actually been with me. Larry needs a sibling. He does need a sibling, Larry the lobster.
I'm telling you,
Her
I've seen
Larry.
so many of them.
Oh, I don't need another
Now
lobster.
there's two items in there.
Oh, you're
You
like
do not have to
Natalie.
use
She
them
packed a
both.
whole box of stuff. I have to use them both?
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
I get to choose? Okay, guys, let's see what she sent me. Hey, Teresa. Teresa's my coworker.
Hi, Teresa.
Oh, look at. I almost sent you a bread pan.
Oh, really?
That's
I
kind of funny. Yep.
love bread pans.
And I love my old graders too.
Let me
But
tell you, we
I
cleaned
think
my
I'm
shed
going with this.
today. I probably found 30 of those damn graters.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
What are you going to do with them all? What not them?
yeah.
Okay. So I am going to transform a bread pan. I don't know exactly how, but I think I'm going to start painting it. Um,
Yeah. I'm going to paint too. And this kind
I
of
am.
reminds me of a strawberry. So I think I'm actually going to go red. I don't normally do.
You might want to say that again. That was my fault.
Yeah, you muted me. Thank you. I said this kind of reminds me of a strawberry. So I think I'm going to go red. I don't normally do red, but I'm leaning towards red.
And then maybe transfer.
Yeah.
Well, this is sticky. Sticky.
Find a paintbrush.
I am going to use maybe some alcohol. See if I can de-stick this a little bit. Usually I have hand sanitizer, but I must have used it for something else. I don't see it up here.
Oh, hand sanitizer is a good idea.
Usually what I take to get the stick off.
This is so cute.
Oh, my bread box is so cute. Well, bread pan is so cute. Oh, a nice lantern for the summer. I might
Oh,
have to
that
check
would
that
be a good
out.
idea. Hi, Natalie.
I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. I haven't seen that. And now, of course, I want one. And now I have one.
I might have to pull one out of my whatnot box now. I like that idea. All right, I'm going to use some Eden and some Carnival Red. Actually, I might mix this a little. Do I have mine over here that I mixed? That might work. Oh, there it is.
Too big. Too big. Ooh, wonderful.
I had to take a shower, Natalie. We cleaned out my shed today. I worked my shift at my booth yesterday, and I have no smalls in there. It's empty. So we knew we had stuff. We just weren't sure if it was here or in our storage unit. So we cleaned out our shed today. I will be posting a reel tomorrow. I'd like to say I'm embarrassed by it, but I'm really not, because I'm really excited about the stuff we found. Anyways, I got sunburnt, and I was sweaty and gross. So I figured, well, leave my hair down since it's still half wet. And I'm just going in with Eden on the handles and the top of this. My hubby's a trooper, though, because we did the shed. And when you see my reel, you'll understand. But my a friend customer in the next town over messaged me and said, hey, I'm done with my yard sale. You want anything for free? And we went and loaded up the truck with some small furniture pieces. No, it's not even blow dried. If I were to blow dry it, it would be a massive frizzy mess. I have natural curl in it. So if I actually were to do something like use product, it'd be curly. I just don't ever take the time. Oh, yeah, Katie, it was free. It was from Shauna over in Pine.
Teresa, who was just on here.
We didn't take it all. Oh, I love that transfer. That'll be good on there.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Are you talking to me? I haven't decided. I was thinking of floral. They're all so big, and this is so small. I think in one of the books I have trim, like a floral trim. Oh, I am so indecisive. I don't know how I ever get anything done.
That's part of the fun of doing these lives, is you've got to be a little more decisive.
And I'm not good at it.
Oh, and I'll warn you all now. Our basketball team made it to the second round of playoffs, and the game's on in 20 minutes-ish. I did tell them to keep it quiet and no swear words, but we all know what happens. Okay. Oops, I missed a spot. Ooh, what do you got now? Is that a napkin?
It's a napkin. I think I might go the napkin route.
Beautiful. Now, when we had our storefront, we would decoupage, paint up those pans all the time and use them to hold our soap dispensers, and they sold nonstop.
And did you decoupage them with what?
Whatever, usually Royce's papers, because that was before Connie's papers were out. So this little concoction I'm using is a mixture of carnival red and vintage linen, I think. This is my strawberry color.
These papers are so
I
pretty. It's
love that
hard
paper.
to
I just
decide.
used it on something.
Well, it's one of my favorite, and I poured it. That's why I have it. Oh, you know what, Sandra?
What?
I bet it's downstairs. The frickin' burlap, of course, would be perfect.
Oh, that would have been good. Did you not unpack it yet?
No? Are you surprised? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the napkin. Oh, yeah, that burlap wrap is so
Natalie
good.
says she's not surprised.
You know, it's hard. And I have so many new decoupage papers from when we went to Arizona, and you'd think I would unpack them. Okay, I'm gonna start with the white swan. Get this baby painted. Um, yeah, that burlap roses has become one of my favorites.
It's a good one. And I love that there are two sizes of that one, of the print. So you've got the larger format and the smaller format.
I know, and the smaller format would have been perfect for this.
Yes, it would have.
Oh, I know, make me feel bad. Like, should I go unpack?
No, not at all. You've got some good choices there. That napkin was pretty. That other paper you had was great. It's one of my faves.
But the surface space is so small, you gotta have something that'll
That's
work with
smaller.
that.
Yep. So Katie has a pile outside. She's in here, so I can talk about her. She has a pile of stuff
Oh,
outside too that was in the shed. And actually said in our family group chat, "What on earth would I have over there?" And her pile is by far the biggest, other than mine.
yeah, I was really lucky. I was able to score um a beautiful um spindles and beadboards this week. And the previous to Arizona, no, it was right after we came back from Arizona because I cleared out my car for Arizona. I then had room, and Teresa, who was on here a little bit ago, I don't know if she's still on, invited me over to her house to pick some wood out of her garage.
Oh,
So I have a lot going on outside on top of my mom's stuff.
oh my gosh!
I look
But
like
how
Sanford
fun!
and Son. I know.
Yeah, I have to go after we're done here and done with dinner because we're eating a late dinner tonight. We ate lunch really late. Um, I gotta go put the rest of the stuff back away.
At least it's good weather for it.
It's beautiful weather. As someone just fired up their lawnmower out there.
I called my brother to wish him a happy birthday.
Aw.
And I know I went to visit mom and let her call and wish him a happy birthday. I saved my call for her, but I feel like I'm in jail and I'm only allowed one phone call. But he was doing yard work when I called. I'm like, who does that on their birthday? But apparently my brother. Okay, I'll let that dry a little bit. And if I was gonna look at colors, maybe a little apothecary would go with that.
Hey, Lisa, how are you?
Doo, doo, doo. I know,
Have
Lisa, I wish
you
I could have just
unpacked?
put you in my car.
What's in your car?
I said if I would have put Lisa in my car, it'd be unpacked now.
Yeah.
If I would have put her in my suitcase.
She did threaten to bring you home in her pocket, Lisa. She loved you.
It's so cute with that southern drawl. He
I don't
reminds
even
me of
have
my
my
cousin.
headphones on, Natalie. This is just my iPad. We'll wait and see once the train goes. I know. It was so much fun. I'm so glad we got the chance to hang out with you.
And maybe and I know it might not be feasible, but hopefully you can come back for the Sonnets retreat.
That would be a good thrifting trip too.
Yep, those bins. I did when we were there. I got. She wants to kidnap me. I do, but that's a threat. So we have to say, I want to take you home with me. Um, when we were there at the bins, I was able to score a spinning wheel for 2.99, and some of the pieces were in a Ziploc bag with it. And actually, my husband, it was okay with me bringing the spinning wheel home. I wasn't sure, people, because I already have one in my living room. But we did get the spinning wheel up and running.
Oh, really?
So, yep, it's turning and spinning and everything. So, my 2.99 purchase.
And that thing was amazing, you guys. There's not a single nail in it. It was put together with like wedges of wood for nails and like holes. It was so cool.
It's amazing. So, I am glad I went back and got it.
I am too. I'm glad you said something to that lady. She was so
She
nice.
said something to me because I had that fire bellow.
Yeah, yeah.
She's like, "Oh, did you see the spinning wheel?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but my husband will kill me if I bring another one home." And she started laughing and she goes, "Well, the two of these items came in together." She goes, "I would take them home, but we're not allowed to shop." And I'm like, "Yeah, my husband would kill me." She goes, "Well, they should stay together in a good home." And I'm like, "Yeah, sorry." She goes, "How about if I sell it to you for 2.99, will you take it home?" Well, how can I say no to that?
For $3. And it was amazing. I mean, even if you couldn't get it together, those spindles on it are fabulous.
I know, and then I was worried someone would break into my car at the airport and take my spinning wheel, but it was there waiting for me when I got back.
So I'm trying to decide
No, I'm
what I need to
already.
do to embellish this a bit more. Because just paint seems kind of boring, right?
I'm not going to say that.
I mean, it's cute as can be. And anything with strawberries right now is flying out the door.
That's good to know.
Yeah. I had a whole little vignette at my booth with strawberries, and I think I have one thing left with it.
And I haven't even been to my shop. I'm a bad person. Okay.
So what are you guys all doing for Mother's Day? Anybody have plans?
Anyone? I don't have plans either.
My goodness, of course I did that. There we go. That's
My
an easy
mother
time.
is still in the home, so I'll go visit her. But I am looking at a new apartment of assisted living in the facility next to our senior living tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
But she's doing really well, so hopefully we can either move her back home or to this apartment within the next month.
What's your weather been like, Natalie? What I want. You know, it's really inconvenient having a cat laying right there. It's like my toolbox.
Okay, now I have an idea. I'm gonna mute so you guys don't hear me dig.
I don't think we really have anything planned. We just discovered some rhubarb in our backyard. Just discovered. So I think I'm gonna make a rhubarb crisp for whatever I end up making for food. Couple of rainy days. It's been warm and sunny here. Okay. I really need to use Sylvia's trick with some petroleum jelly because this is a pain in the butt. I can't get my other can opener that pops this off better. What did Sylvia go get? Okay, I don't want to hit this against the wall, but sorry, guys. All right, Floof, you're gonna have to move, buddy. Yeah, I thought this looked like a strawberry. I'm glad you saw it. She puts like petroleum jelly around it. I think that would work too. With cleaning out the shed, we brought in all sorts of stuff that we had at the store for work. So I'm kind of like, it's a mess in here. I've got stuff everywhere right now, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. And it doesn't help that somebody thinks he's neglected. Oh my gosh. I need to know, Karen, what you got. Because those boxes of ephemera, the letters, how much were they? They were so, I don't know if I could have left them. You're going to get paint on you, buddy. I really need to do something because it's a pain in the butt. I mean, usually this is the tool I usually use to open it, and it works fine, but the cat was laying in the way. Oh, wow.
I know you guys missed me while I was gone,
I
right?
know what you go get.
I went and I got Well, apparently I had 4 of non-matching ones.
Oh, are you gonna
So
put
I went
legs
and I
on
got
it?
wooden drawer pulls.
Love it.
So apparently I need to put those, get that gathered and together. These are
Karen,
great to
he's
have.
neglected. Yeah, I love that you're putting knobs on that. I love using those for that too.
And then I am going to use my baby white method. And I'm thinking I might go gray, actually. I don't know, brown, gray, black, maybe black. I don't know. Or brown. We could do brown.
I'm just waiting
I'm
for
going to
mine to
grab
dry.
some weathered wood
I love weathered wood.
or dark and decrepit. Let's do dark and decrepit. Oh, let's do weathered wood. Okay, this one's not opened. Where's the one that's opened? Okay, so I'm going to use a baby wipe with my weathered wood. I'm taking wood drawer knobs and I'm just going to stain them with the baby wipe. And then I can still see some of that wood tones. And look. And it dries faster and doesn't smell like when I use regular wood stain, which I rarely use anymore.
Same, same. When you have all these low VOC options out there, there's no reason to use the oil or even the water stains anymore.
Well, it just takes forever to dry and it smells
Yep.
and this dries so much quicker and it's cheaper and it's easier. So it's my go-to. I just use baby wipes and paint. And then I can use whatever colors I wanted. Like if I wanted to make these blue, I could make them blue. I don't have to go out and buy special stain for it.
Oh, Cindy, that sounds like fun. When is the wedding?
Yep, dark and decrepit's another go-to for me too, Natalie.
Oh, and don't forget old and
Oh.
gray.
Okay, and while that is, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some liquid patina.
June 8th.
I'm just gonna use an old brush.
I'm waiting for mine to dry a little bit so I can seal it up and then decide what I'm going to do. What do you guys think so far? Going for that strawberry look.
Liquid patina. I'm gonna let it dry. Since I'm doing a napkin, I prefer to use the heat method because it minimizes my wrinkles with napkins. Okay. And while the liquid patina dries, I'll go back to staining my little knobbies. And I always order wood knobs on Amazon in bulk because they come in handy actually for a lot of different projects.
Sylvia sent me a little sugar dish. So that's what mine is, a little silver plated sugar dish. And I thought it looked like a strawberry, so I went with it.
Because we all know how Sylvia loves her silver. And I hoard it.
Yes, this is sitting on my table waiting to be done. I got this when I was down at Sylvia's. We had gone and visited your mom and swung into Goodwill before going and grabbing our pizza. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's when we almost bought that wooden moose for Natalie or deer, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
that's exactly where that was. So I need to do that up at some point. I sent Sylvia two things and let her pick. I sent her a little vintage bread pan and then a vintage grater. Just a
Trying to
flat
make
one
up
though.
for
Not,
I'm sorry. She's trying to
no,
make
go
up
for
for
it.
the lobster incident.
Yes.
And now, Natalie, since I transformed that Fiesta fish into a gone fishing picture holder, I'm
That
now
turned out
looking,
so cute.
but now I'm looking at napkin holders in a different way. You know, I never would have thought of that until we all were talking about it live.
I love it. It turned out so good.
I know,
Susan, I'm
and I put
working on
that
a little
photo.
silver plated sugar dish. And then Sylvia is working on a vintage bread pan. She's adding feet to it, so she's staining them right now.
Now I'm letting them dry.
And for anybody who wasn't here when we first started, you guys, I have seen so many stupid little lobster molds everywhere. I've seen probably 6 this past week. Do you know how close I was to grabbing them?
Oops.
I should have just done it anyways and sent you a big box of them. It does look like a strawberry. I saw the lobster in person, you guys. It actually looks really good. Uh-oh.
He will forever be my new mascot. Okay. I'm going to give this apothecary another coat quick, and then I am going to iron on my napkin. I'm still doing okay with time.
It's almost dry. I want to turn on the heat gun. I don't have AC back here, and I'm not about to mess with that.
Yeah, we just had our AC, like, what did they come and do an inspection before the season or whatever? And apparently it's not holding whatever that liquid is.
Oof.
And they're saying it could be a coil for $1,000, could be this for $1,000. We don't know, but you might want to consider buying a new air conditioner.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. That's awful.
But we're like, things come in threes. And oh, what was the first one? I can't remember. We had our first one. Of course, I can't remember what it was.
Sylvia, Susan would like to know what you're doing with your bread
Oh,
pan.
I'm painting it right now. Apothecary. And then on the sides, I have white with liquid patina drying on it. And I picked out a butterfly
That is
bird
so pretty.
napkin that I'm going to attempt to decoupage on it. And I have stained little wooden legs to make a little holder.
Mom, can I clean this?
If it's not level, it will leak Freon. I don't know if it's level or not, but I do believe Freon is what we're missing. I'll have to tell Kevin that. But you would think the heat furnace vent guy would have told me that if it wasn't. It
No kidding.
actually is outside and on a cement slab. Okay.
That's gonna be so cute.
Are you done with yours?
No, I'm just waiting for it to
Oh,
dry. I don't want to turn on my heat gun.
just making sure. I'm always behind, so I'll
I'm
just
gonna
spin it.
distress it and then seal it up, but I want it to dry a little bit more.
Okay, so
I may have to just hit it with a heat gun.
I'm gonna let that dry. Well, I'm thinking, whoops, I missed a spot. Um, I think I'm gonna put some big top on here. Just seal
That's what I
those
have for
while I
my sealer
wait.
today too.
Grab another old brush. Oh my, got a lot on there. Hmm. Is the Timberwolves playing?
Yeah, they play. Well, I can hear it starting right now. So they are on game 3 of round 2, and they are tied up 1-1 right now. But the other team's main player is injured and out
Oh,
for several games. So
the Timberwolves have been kicking butt this year.
they've got some good potential. They just all tend to go cold at the same time, which gets frustrating.
Well, we're used to that in Minnesota with the
Oh, yes,
Vikings.
we are. I know I've had to warn my boys, don't get excited.
I do like when I put the big top on, it brightens it back up.
Yes.
And I got that green look going, so that's good.
Oh, now
Well, I'm telling my husband, Cindy, and I'll let him check on that. You know, we have levels in the garage. We could probably go put it right on this unit and see if it's level. I'm trying to think what else went out that we had to just recently replace because we were talking about it goes in threes.
I might have to just hit this with the gun quick. Give me a sec.
Okay,
This
now I
may
can
freak
let
out my
that
cat.
dry.
Watch for the cat.
Okay, I'm gonna
You just use Big Top for the first time. I love it. It gives it a little bit of a sheen, which I love, especially on like the metal. I'm gonna use Big Top. Yeah, he didn't move, Katie, did he? Yeah, I know. We're talking about you. I know.
now when I do napkins to separate them. Oops, I should probably put my alcohol opener right here.
Oh,
Okay.
excuse you.
I am going to take a little bit of liquid patina, just a tiny bit on my finger. I'm just gonna tap my finger, get it a little tacky, and then I can separate it. And it separates really easy.
And that's so satisfying, isn't it? Peeling
It
those apart.
is. It's orgasmic. Am I allowed to say that on Facebook?
Well, you just did.
Yeah, we'll find out because someone will
Yep.
tell me if I can't. Okay, I have to make sure I'm doing this upside. I have my project upside down. Okay, so I'm just gonna set that down. Okay. Then I am going to take parchment paper, which I know I have it here somewhere because I used it earlier when I was working on my maker's box. Okay, Sylvia, good so.
Come on. Go. Big Top does do that, Cindy. Even if I use it a lot, I still end up shaking it up pretty good before I work with it.
Turn on my little heat gun.
This month's Maker's Box was amazing. Amazing.
Oh,
I waited for Sylvia to get hers because I got mine before her and I was like dying. It was so good. Like Sylvia said, she didn't want to cut any of the papers.
I know I want to hoard them, but I'm going to tell you. Funny thing is, and I was telling Sandra this before, so far, and I'm not done with my projects, but so far, my favorite project is the napkin. Who would have thought that? Sylvia, is that flannel shirt one of Sonnet's? Actually, it's not, Susan. I do my own flannels. I sell them in my shop, and they are actually one of my biggest sellers. Even last
Year
month I
round.
sold one. Yep, it's what, May, April. So
Yeah.
last month was April, and I still sold one. I don't take them down at all. And of course, I sell more in, fall, winter, but people still buy them
They do.
throughout the year. And I take ones that, like, after I bleach them, I might discover there's a hole in it or something, and then they become my rice flannels because I can't sell them, and I don't care if I get paint on them. So, but it was Sonnet that I got the idea from, watching her when she did those 300 flannels that year. I don't do that many at a time. I usually only do like 20. And then I collect flannels all year, and at the end of the summer, I will bleach some more. So
That
now
is
I'm
about
just
my
going
process too.
over it with the heat gun.
There's
And now
my
is actually a good time to buy it. My heat gun, my little press. Ouch. Metal gets hot, people. I forget
It
about that.
does.
Okay. But it's so good about not getting the wrinkles. Ooh, that
Always in
pan is
awe when
hot.
you do this, Sylvia, because I've never done it that way ever. And
Really?
I love it.
It is so easy and it minimizes the wrinkles. And it's just become one of my more favorite methods.
Okay.
And actually using um, napkins is just so cheap because you can get so many. We should actually have like a napkin
An
swap
African
club.
exchange. Yeah.
Yeah, we should because you get so many of them. And then when you can buy like, or get like 1 to 4 projects per napkin. Oh, she's right.
Oh, that
If
would
I
be
had the
cute, Susan.
creamer, you could paint it cream color and then it would be strawberry. I bet I have a creamer. Might not be the match. Okay.
Oh, 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 I love it.
Do the same thing again. Ooh, like, oh,
I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the seeds yet, but splatter's a good idea. I wonder if I have black over here. Or gray. I have weathered wood. Maybe I'll just do some weathered wood.
okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let this sit for a sec. I'm gonna spin the wheel for next week.
Oh,
Are you good
yes.
with that?
Yep. Okay, you want to know why the cat moved? Shark kicked his food container. That's why he ran. Shall we of water, little cup of water. Here, just a little tiny bit in here. Thank you, girl. Just don't matter. Just a little tiny bit of water.
Okay. I'm gonna spin that wheel so I don't forget.
I'm excited to see what we get. I need this again.
Okay. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spin for next week. No,
Kitchen again. I've got lots. I cleaned out my shed.
Susan. Why am I the only one talking? I don't know, Susan. Everyone left us.
Oh, it might just be that you're seeing, we see them from all 4 different medias that we post on. So we're seeing them from Facebook and YouTube's and both of ours. So when we are talking or answering people, that's what it is. Sorry.
Oh, they might be on a different medium.
Yeah. So she's not seeing everyone's.
And if you're on Sandra's and someone else is on mine, you won't see theirs either. So I'm just taking the little sander. Shoot, I just took that one off. Make sure to go in the proper direction, people. They don't take out chunks like I just did.
Okay, come on.
Can you hear me?
This is not the brush for splatters. Let's see. I should have powder. A fan brush would be perfect. Can you believe I don't have a fan brush around here? Like, what the heck?
It's my fault.
Good, 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 good. Oh, it's cute. It turned out so good. She did a little bread pan. Can you see it?
Which one?
Sylvia. She's right there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, wait till she holds it up again. See?
Oh, that's so cute.
Isn't it? Shar said slay, which is good. Really good. Hmm?
Are those for boats up there?
Yes, those are.
Oh no, I'm glad.
Like, what am I
I'm
doing?
gonna
I'm dip.
seal it
I'm
some
just
more.
sealing in my little splatters.
I'm sealing my whole thing with liquid patina right now before I do maybe some white wax on it.
Oh, love it. Look at. I love it.
What the fuck, Randall?
Well, he forgot not to say the naughty words. And I didn't even have time to mute. I am so sorry, you guys. Playoff ball in my house is very serious.
I just giggling because it's usually me that gets busted for stuff like that. So I kind of enjoy it when the finger's not being pointed at me.
Yeah. Char says it's very entertaining.
No, irritating and entertaining, kind of.
Sorry, guys.
I did not get the grandkids last night, Cindy, so I did not get to try the technique. They went to a birthday party last night, so I
Cindy,
did
that
not
had
have
turned out
them,
really cute.
but I am planning on it. No, this is dry. Right. Okay.
I promise you, basketball playoffs don't last forever, especially for a Minnesota team.
At this point, if that's that mad, then he should just switch teams.
No, he's not going to switch teams. You don't do that, Char.
So much bubbles. And it's
There we go. There's my final. It's so cute. I love it
Well,
so much.
It reminds me of like the little like carriage in Cinderella.
Oh, the little carriage in
oh,
Cinderella is what Char says.
oh, the pumpkin carriage.
Yeah. That's so cute.
I'm going to
I
use some thick and bond.
can't wait to see it with feet on it. It's going to be adorable. You can come over here and say hi. What are you wiping that with a paper towel? You're going to have to rinse all that soap off.
I would. Trust me, I've done many clean stuff in the past. Many of my toys. They got dirty.
I'm almost done, and then we'll make dinner together.
Yeah, I'm helping.
Yes.
Okay, let me just say hi quick.
They should be
You come and
making
peek
you
in. You can come
dinner.
peek in.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. Oh, hi. This is
Go. Rinse it off. It smells. Oh, that's
Okay,
going to be so cute. I love adding feet to stuff.
I do too. It just seems to take it to a
No, like
different
I just did
level.
it with a wood box too, girl.
I'm not a type A, so I just eye things up. And I can let those dry overnight.
I should move this back here so you guys can see it.
Ta-da! And I've got apothecary on the side.
Thank you, Susan. Oh,
Yeah.
that is so cute. It looks great with the feet.
So I will post a picture also once it's dry. So,
Cute, cute,
and
cute.
again, kitchen items. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Too bad you had both of them wrapped because I could have used them next week.
I know. This seems awfully small for just I didn't know if it was even something. I don't know.
Well, I love these, but now I got to check out the idea for it. I'll be
I
looking.
think I'm gonna paint some of the ones I have. I've never really painted them. I've usually just like hung towels from them or things like that. So
Susan,
that's
I'm with you.
good.
I'll be looking for more bread pans too. And think about it too, if you used a Christmas napkin or a winter napkin, you could do like candies or holiday decorations in here too.
Little bottle brush trees in there.
Oh yeah. So anyways, we will let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any ideas, also what I can put in my spring box,
It's
let me
cute.
know. Oops, I just took a foot off, you guys. I need to let it dry before I play with it. Okay, guys, so I'm wrecking it before I even got it started. I gotta let it dry. I
A customer sent this to me. I don't remember who she ordered it from, but it is amazing. Amazing. It's Tracy in Florida. That it came from Florida. That's all I remember. I think Florida. You're welcome, Susan. Thanks for hanging with us. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, guys. See you next week.